Hi, Bobby. Hope everything's well and good for you down there. I just wanted to start by asking, it's obviously been a very eventful 2 years for you with this team. Looking at all the achievements you've done, all the firsts you've created, you're now standing on the verge of another first and a big moment in Canadian soccer. Have you had a chance to really kind of step back and just look at the journey that you've been on so far?
Yeah, to be honest, you try and take some glimpses in the day, and you think of that. But most importantly, myself, I want to focus on this game. As you said, we've had a lot of great moments as a team and as a club in these 2 years, and now we have another one in front of us. It's a challenging game. It's been a challenging 2020 for all of us and this team, and just asking them, to start and stop on so many occasions and do what they're doing away from their families and their home. So I think the goal is that after tomorrow night, we're able to sit back and reflect. But we've got a challenging match in front of us against a very good team who's here for a reason. They're champion of Haiti. They're playing a lot of games. So I think we'll put everything together once we're done what we're doing in 2020.
Bobby, can you tell us what preparation has been like in the Dominican Republic? I understand you trained outside the capital and bus there today, and also the decision process about playing there. The Canadian basketball team, as you probably know, opted not to play a couple of games in November in the Dominican because of COVID concerns. You obviously felt comfortable with the advice you got.
Yeah, first and foremost on the preparation, we just thought it was good to get down here and get the team going. And sometimes it's you don't know what the elements will be like back home. As we saw the first day, I think we were down in the Dominican. We had a snowstorm back home, which probably would have kept us out of Tim Hortons Field for a couple of days, pushed us into an indoor facility. And also coming off of our 14-day quarantine, we just wanted to ramp up training. Have a couple of days where we have 2 sessions a day, and just try and bring the guys back up to competitive speed. Like I've said, the starts and the stops that we've had and the time period between the games has been tough, and this was just a way for us to really focus on this match and prepare ourselves the best way possible. I leave it to our director, team manager, who put together a great, let's say, itinerary and trip for us down here, keeping the guys safe when we're talking about the COVID protocols and using CONCACAF as a resource and different things at our disposal. So far, it was great. We're in Punta Cana since last Saturday and just came into Santo Domingo today, and everything is set up well for us.
Hey, Bobby. How are you? The Eddie, what can you say about Eddie?
Yeah, what can we say about Eddie? He's been an integral part of this team. This is one big family, one big tight-knit group, and he's been a big part of that since he's walked into the team. Last July and August, and somebody asked me earlier in the day. It's he came in here, he started playing some important matches for us. I think we were in the middle of that 18 game or whatever it was, unbeaten streak. His first games are against Olympia, Cavalry, Olympia. So you only have one way to go, compete. And that's what he did from day one. And I remember having our first conversation and just giving him a little bit of my vision of the club and knowing what I wanted of him on the field. And I think it's been excellent since day one. And we're hoping to cap that off with something very special for the club and for soccer in Canada.
Bobby, it's Neil Davidson again. Was it difficult finding information about your Haitian opponent, or in these days with the internet, there's plenty of video out on them?
Yeah, the information, to be honest, is not easy. The video was easier than we thought. We'd had to get creative with it, and a lot of matches via YouTube, sometimes not the best feed that we're getting, but we're happy that, we're able to see them in about 7 or 8 matches from domestic play, and obviously their match against Waterhouse just about a month ago or whenever that was, 3 weeks ago. So we've been able to see him play quite a bit in different environments, and we're very comfortable in what we've seen with him, in knowing who they are. And the one thing's for sure, they're a team that's a champion. That's why they're here, and they're a team that's in form in their domestic league.
Yeah, Bobby, from what I've read about Arcahaie, they do like to fall back and wait for a break, like a lot of teams that have adjusted to you that way. But do you think that maybe they might go off form a little bit, knowing that you haven't played? And so maybe try to catch you a little bit on your heels that way?
As a coach, the important thing is to be prepared for everything. I think for us, doesn't matter what we're playing, we kind of put a game plan forward, and we think that's the best way for us to get ourselves there. It's mostly about having confidence in ourselves, and I think that's one of the biggest things we've done coming and playing in CONCACAF is, although we know what the opponents can bring to the table, we focused a lot on ourselves and the confidence that we have to play on the pitch. And I think that's resonated with the guys and allowed us to have the success we've had down here. So I think that'll be the same recipe for tomorrow night.